Hey guys, hey YouTube. So I'm not sure why, but my screen recorder app keeps crashing my videos. Yeah, what's it called? DU recorder, stop crashing my videos. But here's a clip of me discovering Medium and discovering, my niche, Korean gay on Medium, and just seeing like what's like you know, the flow of it all. And later on, I talk about tapas, and then this after this video, it'll get into me talking about my job and how I did not sleep last night. But essentially, you can hear my entire reaction to this, like on iTunes or on Anchor. I'll of course link it down below, but it will explain like how like step this and not the manga stuff, but definitely the medium stuff. So definitely check that out when you get a chance. Thanks, and I'll be back. So it's almost 10 o'clock, like 9:58. About to go to work. I'm in the parking lot right now, and I didn't get any sleep. I pulled an all-nighter because I was like, you know what, I'm dedicated to my hair. I was unbraiding my hair, and I was like, I'm dedicated. Let me go all night, or let me take as long as it takes. I didn't think it would take literally like 12 hours to do. My hair's very poofy and it grew, and now we're gonna try not to pass out. May God help me. Thanks, y'all. I know I got glitter on me, but hey, when you work with the cards all day, mostly that's what you get. But I am finally done. It's been 7 hours of working, and I'm done. Not eating properly and not eating properly, not sleeping did not help me today. But I made it. I didn't pass out, so that's all that matters. And I had a great conversation with my dear coworker, Savannah. We were talking about all kinds of stuff, but she actually sparked a couple of cool little artistic ideas in my brain. And one of them is where she was talking about I hope you don't mind me talking about this. Sorry, Savannah, I didn't ask for your permission. But she was saying how, the story of this little black cat named Riley, and how I think maybe her uncle and at least a male family member found him as a kitten in the rain on the street, and it's like this whole thing, and I'm like, oh my god, that needs to be a story. And I'm like, I can turn that into a BL, no problem, like no problem. So we're probably gonna work on that a little bit, because I like the way that I get inspired is by, like anybody else, seeing what somebody else is doing, or seeing somebody else's story and building off of that. It's really hard to get inspired on your own. Close message. It's really hard to get inspired all on your own. It just is. So you need other people. That, and like, we're looking at one of the products in our store, and we happen to like put like a flower pot and a water pot, I think that's what it's called, where you pour the water on the flowers. And to me, it's like, oh my god, that is like kind of abstract, because it's like you're putting the flowers where the water should be. So it's like, well, if the flowers are where the water should be, then that means the water is where the flower should be. So you're flowering your water. It makes more sense when you actually see it. But I'm gonna do a drawing on that, because hey, I thought it was a cool hip idea. That's it. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna put this video together, this whole like vlog thing together, what I did today, clips of what I did today, and watch Maze Runners. Me and my friend plan on seeing the third Maze Runner, so she lended me the two DVDs. I read the first book. It was good. And then it was kind of like weird, but I was like, okay, it wasn't bad. is kind of boring at times, but because I'm like, it takes a lot for me to like be interested in anything. Like you have to be really extra with your story. But I think I would probably like the movie more. I honestly mean this. I think I would like the movie more than the book, because the movie is gonna be way more action packed. It's gonna just get to the point, and then there you go, you know. And like low-key, there's like a lot of hot guys in there too. So I can't wait to see that. Especially this Asian dude in the second film, or maybe it's in the first film, and just didn't put him on the cover, but I can't wait to see him. Anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna drive home. Hopefully I get home safe and sound. Bye. Hey y'all, I'm back, and this screen recorder is about me literally just being like, hey, my mom wants me to improve on not getting her stuff. You know, buying more of my own things. So I was like, all right, let's make a little list of some of the things that I should buy and want to buy. And that will make me feel good in the process, and that will not annoy my mom in the process. And I get paid tomorrow anyway. So I can actually make some moves and do some actions. So that's what the first part of this role is about. Me brainstorming that stuff. Yeah, Vaseline, period pads, tweezers, need all that stuff. It's just, yeah, those are my thing. And honestly, I kind of like go back. First of all, I talk about like what a wide tooth comb is, because some people don't know, I guess. But and then like I go back and like I delete like the notes and I restart and I forgot the pads. Okay, let's not talk about that. But really, after those note taking, those fabulous, mind blowing note taking, I need to do that to clear my mind, because I'm making changes, I'm making big strides, and that's a big tease, because I realized that this B-roll of me doing um doing this list is not over yet. But yeah, this is actually an important thing I'm gonna talk about real quick. The food. The reason why I talk about the food is because the food is a personal, very personal topic for me. I struggle with trying to figure out how much should I eat, what should I eat, when should I eat. And it's such a huge thing for me, because food is like a comfort for me. And then when I can't eat, I kind of built that up into like low key, I guess, frustration, and then like I'd binge eat, and then some other like crazy stuff happens. But I think the main thing that I want to do is just just be simple. And quite simply, I love eggs, I love spinach, and thankfully that those are like healthy like choices. But I also like fast food, and I love chocolate ice cream, and mango sorbets. And I think we all need a balance. And that's my balance overall, I guess. So that's what that's all about. And then I move on to the manga. I move on to the manga because like I said in the previous, clip of me talking about the story about the cat, about Savannah's cat, I realized that, I think this could actually be a decent story. And for some reason, in my mind, it clicked. I'm like, you know what? I can make this a comic on Tapas. Not just do covers for people, but actually do a comic. And Lord knows it will not be perfect at first, which is the reason why I don't want to start things, because I want things to be perfect so bad. I'm an artist. That is a fault of mine. It stops me from actually doing things, and it's bad and it's wrong. And honestly, I get so hard on myself, and I know a lot of you not only artists, but just people can relate to that because boy, oh boy, we are nice to other people, but we are not nice to ourselves. Anyway, I was just like looking up different videos. This is how I learn things, literally through YouTube videos, and then like processing that in my mind. Like that's how I do it. And it definitely helped me gain more insight. Obviously, some people do manga comics digitally, some do it traditionally, and mine's not gonna be a specifically a manga style, but it's gonna be more Asian than American or Western. That's gonna be very, very clear. But it's not gonna be your typical like what bug-eyed like well, they're gonna be probably skinny, but like they're not gonna have huge eyes. They're gonna be like Asian eyes, okay? Like like for the most part. Um that's not the point. Anyway, the cat story, that's the thing. You guys get to see me that like literally this is the beginning process of that and see how this develops. Right now I decided to kind of make the cat story into okay, the cat, was saved in the rain and it's placed into a life with humans, but that's just the origin story. I actually trick you, and it's actually about this human, which is the same character, Riley, which is the actual name of the cat, in this cat world, in this jungle, pretty much. And that's what I want to do, and that's a little teaser. And obviously I will talk more about let me see how much time I have. Yeah, I got 20 seconds. So I'll talk about more about that story, but I just think it's interesting. If you guys are interested in like fantasy, be obviously the character will be gay. That's not even like what do you think this is? Who do you think I am? I gotta make things interesting at least a little bit. But that's where I am right now. Thanks, y'all.